Taking a sudden leap of faith often feels like standing on a precipice while holding a very heavy briefcase. You might find yourself staring at a spreadsheet while your mind wanders toward a radical life change you mentioned months ago. This friction between the established order and a sudden spark of genius stems from a powerful alignment between disciplined structure and innovative freedom. As the moon glides through the visionary sign of Aquarius on this Monday, January 19th, 2026, the sky demands a synthesis of tradition and rebellion. Mercury in Capricorn forms a precise trine to Uranus, creating a bridge between old-world wisdom and futuristic breakthroughs. Madame Zodiac observes these celestial currents with a keen eye for those ready to bridge the gap. Some will find the perfect technical solution to an ancient problem, while others might struggle with the coldness of logic. The day offers a narrow path where the most organized minds finally unlock the doors to their most eccentric dreams. My dear Aries, you are the spark that lights the morning fire. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, arrives with a distinct call to organize your social circle with military precision. You are moving through a day where your personal ambitions finally meet your community. Mars is currently stationed in the disciplined sign of Capricorn at 26 degrees. This placement gives you a stamina that would make a mountain climber jealous. You aren't just running toward a goal, you are building a permanent staircase as you go. This transit emphasizes professional endurance and the ability to play the long game. Your energy is channeled into tangible results rather than impulsive outbursts. You might feel like a CEO in a tracksuit today, ready to conquer the boardroom and the gym. The moon crosses your house 11, the one of friendships and future hopes. This lunar transit shifts your focus from your own needs to the needs of the group. You are looking at your network and seeing who actually brings value to your long-term dreams. It is a brilliant time to schedule a brainstorming session with your most innovative peers. Just remember that not everyone can keep up with your lightning-fast processing speed. Try to listen as much as you pitch during lunch. Mars forms a supportive sextile to Saturn in Pisces. This aspect acts like a cosmic anchor, preventing your fire from burning out too quickly. It provides a structured outlet for your intense drive. You are likely to find that authority figures are more receptive to your suggestions than usual. This is a day for building bridges, not burning them down in a fit of passion. Even if you want to charge ahead, Saturn asks you to check the foundation first. This day will be particularly favorable for long-term career planning. Ideal moment for signing contracts that require endurance, thanks to the Mars-Saturn stability. Celestial recommendation: direct your competitive spirit toward a collective goal rather than individual glory. Patience is your secret weapon today, so use it to outlast any temporary obstacles. Focus on the legacy you are building rather than the immediate win. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My sweet Taurus, your presence is as grounding as the very earth beneath our feet. The dawn of January 19th, 2026 brings a unique flavor of professional curiosity to your doorstep. You are standing at the intersection of tradition and a very modern career shift. Venus is currently navigating the airy heights of Aquarius at 2 degrees. This placement makes your usual desire for physical comfort take a back seat to a craving for intellectual stimulation. You are finding beauty in the unconventional and the avant-garde right now. Your charm is working through your ideas rather than just your physical presence. It is a time to appreciate the weird side of your relationships. You might find yourself attracted to someone's mind more than their bank account today. Your patience rivals that of a yogi in traffic, but your mind is racing toward the future. The moon crosses your house 10, the one of career and public reputation. You are in the spotlight, whether you feel ready for it or not. People are looking to you for stability and a clear vision of what comes next. This is the perfect moment to showcase a project that combines your practical skills with a futuristic twist. Don't be afraid to take the lead in a professional meeting. Just make sure your tie or scarf is straight before you walk in. Even your morning coffee can feel like it is fueling a revolution today. Saturn in Pisces is forming a sextile to your sign's ruler, Uranus in Taurus. This creates a rare harmony between your need for security and your hidden desire for change. You are learning how to evolve without losing your core identity.
It feels like upgrading the software of your life while keeping the hardware you love. This is a moment of profound internal restructuring. You are more resilient than you give yourself credit for. This day will be particularly favorable for public speaking or presentations. Ideal moment for requesting a promotion or a shift in responsibilities thanks to the moon's high position. Daily advice: embrace the digital or technological changes happening in your workplace instead of resisting them. Your stubbornness can be an asset if you apply it to a new, innovative goal. Treat your career like a garden that needs a very modern irrigation system. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My lovely Geminis, your mind is a butterfly that never tires of seeking new blossoms. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, challenges you to turn your many ideas into a singular, solid structure. The sky is asking you to stop skimming the surface and dive into the depths of a specific subject. Mercury is transiting through the serious halls of Capricorn at 28 degrees. This gives your usually lighthearted communication a weight and authority that commands respect. You aren't just chatting, you are negotiating with the intent to win. This is a brilliant transit for finishing that difficult report or finally organizing your tax documents. Your mental clarity is sharp, cold, and incredibly effective. Even your jokes might have a bit of a dry, professional edge today. You are the master of the witty comeback, but today you prefer the well-placed fact. The moon crosses your house 9, the one of higher learning and long-distance travel. You are craving a horizon that is broader than your current view. Whether it is a literal trip or a deep dive into a new philosophy, your soul needs room to breathe. This lunar energy encourages you to look at the big picture of your life. It is a fantastic day for enrolling in a course or researching a foreign culture. Just try not to get lost in the research and forget to eat your lunch. The stars advise putting your phone in airplane cosmic mode for at least an hour. Mercury is forming a trine to Uranus and Taurus. This is one of the best aspects for a eureka moment. A sudden realization could solve a problem that has been bothering you for weeks. You are able to articulate complex ideas in a way that others can finally understand. This connection between the mind and the material world is incredibly potent. Use this energy to pitch a radical idea to a skeptical audience. This day will be particularly favorable for academic pursuits or legal matters. Ideal moment for planning a major journey or a publication thanks to the Mercury-Uranus clarity. Celestial recommendation: focus your mental energy on one large project rather than 10 small ones. Write down your sudden insights before they flutter away into the ether. Be prepared for a conversation that changes your perspective on a long-held belief. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. My cherished Cancers, your heart is a deep ocean where the moon finds its most beautiful reflection. Monday, January 19th, 2026, brings a shift in your emotional landscape that feels both chilly and liberating. You are being asked to look at your shared resources with a more objective eye. The moon, your celestial guide, is moving through the intellectual and detached sign of Aquarius. This placement asks you to step back from your feelings and observe them as if they belong to someone else. It is a day for logic rather than just intuition, which might feel a bit strange at first. You are finding security in ideas and community rather than just your home base. This transit helps you process deep-seated emotions without getting overwhelmed by them. Think of it as an emotional spring cleaning for your psyche. Even your morning tea seems to suggest a more rational approach to your day. The moon crosses your house 8, the one of transformation and shared finances. This is a powerful sector that deals with everything you share with others, from bank accounts to secrets. You might find yourself discussing taxes, inheritances, or deep psychological patterns today. The Aquarius influence makes these conversations easier and less heavy than usual. It is a great time to automate your savings or look into investment strategies. Just be careful not to be too clinical when talking about sensitive matters with a partner. Your sensitivity is still there, it is just wearing a lab coat today. Jupiter remains retrograde in your sign at 18 degrees. This internal expansion is making you reconsider your personal growth over the last few months. You are integrating lessons about self-worth and abundance. While it is retrograde, the growth is more spiritual and internal than external.
You are preparing for a major leap forward once the planet turns direct. Treat yourself with the same kindness you offer everyone else. This day will be particularly favorable for financial planning or deep research. Ideal moment for a therapy session or a deep conversation about boundaries, thanks to the 8th house activation. Daily advice: look at your shared expenses and see where you can find more independence. Don't be afraid to ask the hard questions about money or intimacy today. Trust the process of change, even if the outcome isn't visible yet. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My magnificent Leos, you are the sun that warms the world and demands center stage. This Monday, January 19, 2026, the spotlight isn't just on you, but on the person standing directly across from you. You are learning the delicate art of partnership in a very modern world. The sun, your radiant ruler, is finishing its journey through the disciplined sign of Capricorn at 29 degrees. This is a time of completion and finality regarding your daily routines and work habits. You are wrapping up a period of intense focus on the grind and getting ready for a new season. Your vitality is high, but it is a controlled, professional kind of heat. You aren't just roaring, you are giving a well-structured keynote speech. You might find that your ego is perfectly balanced with your sense of duty today. The moon crosses your house 7, the one of partnerships and open contracts. This lunar transit puts the focus squarely on your one-on-one relationships. Whether it is a romantic partner or a business associate, you are seeking intellectual connection. The Aquarius moon makes you value freedom and independence within your bonds. You want a partner who is also your best friend and a fellow visionary. It is a day to negotiate the terms of your relationships with clarity and objectivity. Just try not to treat your loved ones like a business proposal. Your warmth is your greatest asset, so don't let the Aquarius air cool it down too much. The sun forms a gentle sextile to Neptune in Pisces. This aspect adds a touch of magic and intuition to your practical efforts. You are able to see the spiritual potential in your daily work. It is as if you have a direct line to your creative muse while you are filing your paperwork. Trust your hunches, especially when they involve helping others. This day will be particularly favorable for negotiations or resolving conflicts. Ideal moment for a romantic date that involves an intellectual discussion, thanks to the 7th house moon. Celestial recommendation: listen more than you speak in your closest relationships today. Seek a balance between your need for admiration and your partner's need for space. Remember that true strength often lies in collaboration rather than solo performances. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps. My beloved Virgos, your attention to detail is the glue that keeps the universe from falling apart. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, finds you in your element, organizing the chaos with a digital precision. You are the master of the systems that make life run smoothly. Mercury, your intellectual ruler, is transiting Capricorn at 28 degrees. This placement enhances your natural ability to categorize, analyze, and improve everything you touch. You are thinking in long-term structures and permanent solutions rather than quick fixes. This is a fantastic time for professional communication that requires a high degree of accuracy. Your mind is working like a high-performance computer, processing data with incredible speed. You might find yourself correcting people's grammar even in your sleep today. Just remember that not everyone appreciates perfection as much as you do. The moon crosses your house 6, the one of health, service, and daily work. This is your home house, and the lunar presence here makes you very aware of your physical well-being. The Aquarius moon suggests that you should look into new, perhaps unconventional ways to improve your health. Maybe it is time to try that new wellness app or a different kind of exercise routine. You are finding satisfaction in being useful and efficient in your daily tasks. It is a great day to organize your workspace or start a new productivity habit. Your desk has never looked so futuristic and clean. Mercury is forming a trine to Uranus in Taurus, which is a brilliant aspect for your sign. This transit brings a sudden flash of insight that solves a recurring work problem. You are able to see a new way of doing things that saves time and energy. This is a work smarter, not harder kind of day. Your ability to adapt to new technology is at an all-time high. This day will be particularly favorable for technical tasks or health checkups. Ideal moment for implementing a new organizational system, thanks to the Mercury-Uranus trine. Daily advice: don't be afraid to break your own rules if a better idea comes along. Focus on the quality of your work rather than just the quantity. Give yourself permission to take a break and recharge your mental batteries. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. My lovely Libras, you are the bridge that connects the hearts of all those you meet. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, brings a playful and creative energy that lightens your usual diplomatic load. You are finding beauty in the unexpected and the original today. Venus, your graceful ruler, is moving through the sign of Aquarius at 2 degrees. This transit makes you value intellectual rapport and shared ideals in your social life. You are attracted to people who are different, rebellious, or just plain interesting. Your sense of style might take a turn for the avant-garde or the futuristic right now. You are finding that your social charm is enhanced by your unique ideas. It is a time to celebrate your individuality within your social circles. You might find that your usual desire for harmony is replaced by a desire for authenticity. The moon crosses your house 5, the one of romance, creativity, and joy. This lunar transit is like a cosmic invitation to have some fun. Whether it is a creative project, a hobby, or a flirtatious encounter, your heart is ready to play. The Aquarius influence makes you want to express yourself in ways that are unconventional. You aren't interested in the standard ways of being happy. You want something that feels uniquely yours. It is a brilliant day for starting a new artistic endeavor or spending time with children. Just try not to overthink your joy. Just let it happen. Venus is currently in a sign that values friendship as much as romance. This means your romantic relationships need a strong foundation of shared interests today. You are looking for a partner who can challenge your mind as well as hold your hand. This is a great day for a group date or a social event where you can meet new people. Your social calendar is likely to be buzzing with interesting invitations. This day will be particularly favorable for creative self-expression or romantic gestures. Ideal moment for starting a hobby that uses technology, thanks to the Aquarius influence. Celestial recommendation: let your unique light shine without worrying about what others think. Focus on what makes you happy rather than what makes you look good to the world. Embrace the weird side of your creativity today. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My beloved Scorpios, your intensity is a transformative force that can move mountains. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, brings your focus back to your foundations and your inner world. You are building a fortress of stability while the world around you changes. Mars, your traditional ruler, is currently in the sign of Capricorn at 26 degrees. This placement gives you a quiet, relentless power that is incredibly effective. You aren't making a lot of noise, but you are making a lot of progress on your long-term goals. This transit emphasizes your ability to stay disciplined and focused under pressure. Your ambition is channeled into creating something that will last for years. You might feel like a master architect of your own life today. The moon crosses your house 4, the one of home, family, and emotional roots. This lunar transit makes you want to retreat into your private sanctuary. You are looking at your home life and seeing how you can make it more functional and modern. The Aquarius moon suggests that you might need a bit of space from family members to process your own thoughts. It is a good day for home improvements that involve technology or reorganization. You are finding security in your own private thoughts and your personal history. Your home is your laboratory for personal transformation today. Mars forms a supportive sextile to Saturn in Pisces. This aspect helps you ground your intense emotions into productive action. You are able to handle family responsibilities with a calm and mature attitude. It is a great time to settle old debts or finish a long-standing domestic project. You have the endurance to deal with whatever comes up in your private life. This connection between Mars and Saturn is like a solid foundation for your deepest desires. This day will be particularly favorable for real estate matters or family discussions. Ideal moment for a deep cleaning of your living space, thanks to the 4th house lunar energy. Daily advice: take some time to recharge in your own space without any outside interruptions. Trust your instincts when it comes to family matters, but use your logic to find solutions. Focus on the long-term stability of your home rather than temporary comforts. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps. My adventurous Sagittarians, your spirit is a wild arrow that always seeks the highest truth. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, brings a flurry of activity to your immediate environment. You are learning that the greatest adventures can sometimes be found in your own neighborhood. Jupiter, your expansive ruler, is currently retrograde in the sign of Cancer at 18 degrees. This transit asks you to look inward for growth rather than searching across the globe. You are reconsidering your emotional foundations and your sense of belonging. While Jupiter is retrograde, your luck comes from understanding your past and your inner world. It is a time for spiritual expansion and emotional maturity. You are finding that true abundance is a state of mind rather than a collection of experiences. Even your morning coffee seems to have a more philosophical taste today. The moon crosses your house 3, the one of communication, learning, and local travel. You are in a busy mode with lots of messages to answer and short trips to take. The Aquarius moon makes your communication style very direct and perhaps a bit unconventional. You are interested in learning about new technologies or social trends. It is a great day for writing, teaching, or sharing your ideas with your siblings or neighbors. Your mind is moving fast, so try to keep a notebook handy for all those sudden inspirations. You are the cosmic journalist of your own life today. Saturn in Pisces is currently forming a sextile to Uranus, which indirectly supports your search for meaning. You are finding ways to balance your need for freedom with your responsibilities to those you love. This is a day for practical learning that has a long-term benefit. You might find that a short conversation with a stranger gives you a huge insight into a personal problem. This day will be particularly favorable for writing projects or short-distance travel. Ideal moment for learning a new skill that involves digital communication, thanks to the third house moon. Celestial recommendation? Pay attention to the small details of your daily life. They hold the keys to big realizations. Be open to learning from everyone you meet today, no matter their status. Share your vision with others, but be prepared to listen to their ideas as well. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My disciplined Capricorns, you are the mountain that remains steady while the storms rage around it. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, is a powerful day for you as the Sun, Mercury, and Mars are all in your sign. You are the architect of your own destiny, and the world is taking notice. Saturn, your Sirius ruler, is currently in the sign of Pisces at 27 degrees. This placement is softening your edges and adding a touch of intuition to your practical nature. You are learning how to build with compassion as well as structure. This transit emphasizes your ability to turn your dreams into reality through hard work and persistence. You are more sensitive to the needs of others than usual, which makes you a more effective leader. Your authority is grounded in wisdom rather than just power today. The moon crosses your house too, the one of finances, values, and personal resources. You are looking at your bank account with a very objective and perhaps futuristic eye. The Aquarius moon suggests that you should look for new ways to increase your income, perhaps through technology or social networks. It is a day to evaluate what you truly value and how you spend your energy. You might find that you are less interested in status symbols and more interested in financial independence. It is a great time to set up an automated savings plan or look into new investment options. Your practical nature is being infused with a bit of visionary genius today. Mercury in your sign is forming a trine to Uranus, which is a fantastic aspect for you. This brings a sudden breakthrough in a project you have been working on for a long time. You are able to communicate your ideas with such clarity that others have no choice but to agree. This is a day where your hard work finally meets a stroke of genius. You are the master of the long game, and today you are making a winning move. This day will be particularly favorable for financial negotiations or personal branding. Ideal moment for a major purchase that involves new technology, thanks to the second house moon. Daily advice: trust your own authority and don't be afraid to take a calculated risk. Look for ways to modernize your traditional methods for better efficiency. Value your time as much as your money today. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My visionary Aquarians, you are the breath of fresh air that the world so desperately needs. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, is your day to shine as the moon is in your sign. You are feeling more like yourself than you have in weeks, and your unique energy is palpable. Uranus, your revolutionary ruler, is currently retrograde in the sign of Taurus at 27 degrees. This transit is asking you to reconsider your relationship with the material world and your personal values. You are finding that your need for freedom is clashing with your need for security. While Uranus is retrograde, the changes you are making are more internal and psychological.
You are breaking free from old patterns of thought that have kept you stuck in the past. Your mind is a laboratory where you are inventing a new version of yourself. The moon crosses your house 1, the one of self, identity, and physical appearance. This lunar transit puts the focus entirely on you and how you present yourself to the world. You are feeling more emotionally expressive and perhaps a bit more sensitive than usual. It is a great day to do something that makes you feel uniquely you, whether it is a new hairstyle or a new project. People are drawn to your original perspective and your independent spirit. You are the trendsetter of the Zodiac today, so don't be afraid to stand out. Your intuition is at an all-time high, so trust your gut feelings. Mercury is forming a trine to your ruler Uranus, which is a powerful aspect for mental clarity. You are able to articulate your most radical ideas in a way that is actually practical. This is a day for out-of-the-box thinking that leads to real-world results. You might find that a sudden conversation leads to a major life shift. This day will be particularly favorable for personal projects or social leadership. Ideal moment for a personal makeover or starting a new self-care routine, thanks to the first house moon. Celestial recommendation: embrace your individuality and don't worry about fitting in. Focus on your own needs and goals today, as your energy is your most valuable resource. Trust your sudden insights, they are coming from a very high source. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My spiritual Pisces, your soul is a bridge between the physical world and the infinite divine. This Monday, January 19th, 2026, is a day for quiet reflection and internal work. You are preparing for a new cycle by clearing out the old energy. Neptune, your mystical ruler, is currently in your sign at 29 degrees. This is a highly spiritual and perhaps a bit confusing placement, as it marks the end of a very long journey. You are feeling more intuitive and sensitive to the energies around you than ever before. This transit emphasizes your connection to the collective unconscious and your psychic abilities. You might find it hard to focus on mundane tasks today, as your mind is wandering through the stars. It is a time for deep healing and letting go of the past. Your dreams are likely to be very vivid and full of messages right now. The moon crosses your house 12, the one of spirituality, secrets, and the subconscious. This lunar transit makes you want to withdraw from the world and spend time in solitude. You are processing deep-seated emotions and clearing out mental clutter. The Aquarius influence makes this process more objective and less overwhelming than usual. It is a great day for meditation, journaling, or any form of spiritual practice. You are finding peace in the silence and the space between your thoughts. Your inner world is a vast and beautiful landscape that is waiting to be explored. The sun in Capricorn forms a gentle sextile to Neptune, which helps you ground your spiritual insights. You are able to find practical ways to express your compassion and your creativity. This aspect provides a bridge between your dreams and your reality. It is a great day for any artistic project that requires both vision and discipline. This day will be particularly favorable for meditation or charitable work. Ideal moment for a long walk in nature or a quiet evening of reflection, thanks to the 12th house moon. Daily advice: listen to your inner voice and don't let the noise of the world drown it out. Give yourself permission to do nothing and just be for a while. Trust that everything is happening exactly as it should, even if you can't see the whole picture yet. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
The collective energy of Monday, January 19th, 2026, centers on the necessity of integrating disciplined foundations with radical new perspectives. The moon in Aquarius works in tandem with a sharp trine between Mercury and Uranus to highlight where the status quo no longer serves the collective good. This configuration fosters a climate where technical solutions and social progress become intertwined in the public consciousness. The day places a heavy emphasis on the tension between maintaining historical structures and the urgent need for systemic updates. It is a period where the value of an idea is measured by its practical application and its potential to liberate the individual. Madame Zodiac perceives a world standing at a crossroads between the safety of the known and the brilliance of the experimental.
The outcome of this day depends entirely on the willingness to let logic lead the way toward a more functional future. Each step taken now serves as a blueprint for the coming weeks of change.